of questioning or doubting and just let it happen for you. Anyone here ever experienced an irresistible impulse? That's where it comes from. The irresistible impulse says to you, goads you, pushes you, cajoles you to do certain things, and there's nothing you can do about it. You surrender to that irresistible impulse. That's what happens when you come from a place of knowing. And when you come from a place of knowing that you are unlimited, then you start to develop the intelligence of what an unlimited person is. You already are that intelligence. You are the intelligence of an unlimited person. You are also the intelligence of a limited person, because that's how unlimited you are. You are so unlimited, you know what to do to become limited. That's how creative you are. It's what you are daring to know and believe about yourself that is going to create those circumstances for you that are going to be the fulfilling ones and the rewarding ones. And here's where the kicker is. Your self-identity is dependent upon the way you treat you. Your self-identity is a signal to the world, to the universe, on how other people will treat you. Because the way you identify with yourself, so will you create out of that consciousness the rest of the universe to identify with you. The way you treat yourself is the way the rest of the world will treat you. Because consciousness becomes form, and because you have a certain self-identity, and because you always know whatever you need to know whenever you need to know it, you develop the intelligence to know exactly what to do to create people to treat you the way you treat you. So part of the game now is to understand that you're not only unlimited, but you're worthy. Without being worthy, without that sense of worthiness, you're going to feel unworthy. Anybody here ever feel unworthy? Okay. Consciousness always becomes form. If you have an idea that you're unworthy, because your consciousness is impersonal, it's like the oven. The oven doesn't care what it's cooking up. If you have an idea that you're unworthy, then you develop the intelligence to know exactly what to do to create unworthy situations. And other people aren't making you unworthy. Other people aren't doing anything to you. Because everything is operating out of your own self-identity. You are unlimited. You always know whatever you need to know whenever you need to know it. You are a creative genius. Look where you've gotten yourself so far, you know? I mean, you did pretty good. Even on the stuff that wasn't so good, you did that pretty good too. If you made a mistake, you knew exactly what to do to make that mistake, and it was a perfect mistake. You have that creative intelligence within you that knows exactly what to do to fulfill your own self-identity, your own self-expression. What I want to do now for the next couple of moments, I would like everybody, when I give you the signal, to leave your seats and walk around the room and introduce yourself to people, shake hands with them and say, my name is whatever, and I am unlimited. I can do anything I want to do. Okay? Now, if you're reluctant to do that, recognize that that reluctance is a form of consciousness. To the degree that you want to develop the authority and express that authority is the degree you're creating that consciousness. And that's the start of making a shift for you. So what you want to do is check out yourself when you're doing that exercise. Check out the authority that you're exercising. Check out your own demeanor. And check out how you're feeling about what you're saying and whether or not you're comfortable with what you're saying. But do it with authority. Do it right now, please. Go ahead. Marcia?
I'm unlimited.
Yeah? And what else?
And there is no limit to my consciousness. It kind of becomes formed.
Gotcha.
I know everything that I need at any time as long as I know it.
That's terrific. Terrific. My name is Harvey. Me too. I am unlimited. Alan. Yeah.
Did you know that I'm unlimited?
I sure do.
And I can do anything that I want to do.
I know that. And I want you to know that I'm unlimited and I can do anything that I want to do. I really
Let's go tell other people.
Okay, great. Go for it.
Hi, Harvey.
Lance?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm unlimited, and I've been doing whatever I want to do.
Love it.
It's great.
Fabulous. And I'm Harvey, and I'm
That's
unlimited.
why I'm here.
Great. I'm glad you're here. Super. Okay, would you please take your seats? How did that feel?
Great.
Felt pretty good, didn't it? Fun. Who said fun? All right. Being unlimited is fun. Now, let me tell you something, What you did could possibly be one of the most important experiences you've ever had. Because what you did, what you set in motion, was an idea. You became the self-expression of an idea. And the action of that idea must then always become form. And all you need do is to tap into that experience, to be self-aware when you're not tapping into that experience. Because the consciousness will become form. Your consciousness is constantly going before you to create the ideas that you are living out of. And if you're not living out of that idea, you're going to be living out of another idea. So you might as well look at yourself as being unlimited. Now, even though you have some ideas or some doubts about how to create those successes for you, you don't have the ways or the means, or you're really not sure what the details are, don't get hung up in wondering how it's going to happen. Have you ever experienced getting in trouble and it just happened and you didn't know how it happened? Anyone, can anyone identify with that? And the details sort of took care of themselves? You go, voila, trouble, Well, the same principle that created that creates success. Details take care of themselves. You don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is to identify with the true nature of what you are. And if you're not identifying with being unlimited, then you want to be aware of what it is you are identifying with and be willing to take responsibility for the nature of the form that's created out of that self-identification. Now, the next part is a killer in a nice way. And that's this. That because consciousness always becomes form, you must be aware of how you are treating yourself. You must, we've all heard the expression that it's very important to love yourself. Anyone not hear that? Okay, when you do hear it's very important to love yourself, what comes up for you when you hear that? How are you supposed to love yourself? Anyone?
Unconditionally.
Unconditionally.
Lots of massage.
Lots of massage. Okay. Here's what you want to look out for. If ever you find yourself doing something that you don't want to do, you're not loving yourself. And out of that idea of not loving yourself, you create the physical form in many, many different areas of your life. If you're doing things for other people that you don't want to do,